letting go of every single dream. I lay each one down at your feet. Every moment of my
What's your name?
wandering
Brittany.
never changes what you see.
So I have a couple questions for you. First question, what does church mean to you in terms of your relationship to Jesus?
What does church mean? Church means to me, it's like a place where we, family, friends, we gather together to worship and to communicate with God.
To me, church is like a place where you're surrounded by people of same faith and you get to listen to God's word.
Church means to me is basically a place of worship where I can just worship God and express my religion to other people.
Well, church is like a place for me to learn about God's word, and also it's a place where I can reflect about how I've been doing my life so far.
Church definitely strengthens my relationship with Jesus, and it's definitely a place where I can grow as a better Christian.
I believe the church is a way for me to be connected to Jesus. It helps me to learn His word and what He wants us to do each and every week.
What you want, Lord, and nothing less.
Going to church doesn't have to be like an obligation as a Christian, but to me I think of it like it's a privilege that you can go, that you can do that, because in some parts in Indonesia, I know that churches are being burned.
Yeah, we absolutely should go to church. Or, we should at least make an effort to go as often as we can, since that's our way that we can express our love for God.
There's like, especially in the United States, we have like so many things we do, and then for me Sunday is like the day where I can learn about the Bible.
Yeah, we should totally go to church because it helps bring your faith closer to God, and you're surrounded by people with the same belief, and it's just a good way of communicating with other believers.
We don't have to go to church, but it's good where we have support system in church.
I believe as Christians we should go to church because it helps us to really align ourselves with Jesus' desire for our path.
By going to church, yes, because every time I have problems or struggles, I talk to my fellow church members, and then they help me.
You're surrounded with people of same faith, so you get to share like your problems, and then you can also encourage them. So it's like you're not alone, like in the process of growing your faith.
I believe that going to church every Sunday, it really does help a Christian's faith. It really helps my faith because it keeps me I would say in line with Christ, and just keeps me focused on Him.
I definitely think going to church will help your faith grow. For example, I think there have been plenty of times in my life where I felt really down and depressed, and going to church and seeing all the other people of faith going through similar issues as I am, it's really encouraging.
I've grown up with this church for more than half of my life, and it's definitely laid a strong foundation for me to grow as a Christian.
Yeah, definitely it's a place where I can grow in faith. And yeah, I so far it's been almost 8 years now I've gone to this church, and yeah, I can say that I've grown. Well, I hope that we're gonna get a regular pastor. I know there's a committee now formed trying to search for the pastor, so I hope we do get that.
My prayer is just that this church can continue to grow and impact others' lives as well, and to not lose sight of the ultimate goal, which is to worship God and to love God and to love one another.
I hope that this church can grow, and that we still have we can find a pastor, because right now we have like guest pastors. But I hope that in the next short future we can have a pastor.
My prayer or our prayer, since we're going through a hard time finding other pastors and stuff, like we're having different pastors from like San Francisco or Indonesia, I really like for a pastor who's committed to us, who won't go to like other churches or anything. And I'm also praying for like more members because like we're losing them too.
My hope for our church is that we continue to grow, and in that growth we don't lose what makes us special in the first place, right? As an Indonesian community, as a small group at the moment, we feel like a family right now, and I hope even as we grow that we keep that strength of family, and we're there to support each other rather than tear each other down. I just hope that, you know, in the future that continues to be a solid part of our foundation.
Letting go of every single dream, I lay each one down at your feet. Every moment of my wandering never changes what you see. I've tried to win this war, I confess. My hands are weary, I need your rest. Mighty warrior, king of the fight. No matter what I face, you're by my side. When you don't move the mountains,
You should. World Championship to take.